Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
And I am Office Bloke Aidan.
Okay, Aidan, coming up in a couple of years, in 3 years.
3 years' time.
We've got the FIFA World Cup 2026 back on track with the proper World Cup, in my opinion.
None
of this nonsense having it in the winter in somewhere that's bobbins, that's not football associated or sports associated, apart from owning stuff. That's the only thing it comes down to. We want it somewhere that's going to be a proper sporting nation. And sure enough, that's where we're getting it. We're getting it in Canada, USA and Mexico. 3 great sporting nations for all different reasons. Soccer's massive over there, in all the
great
areas.
Stadiums over there.
Great stadiums, and it's the infrastructure is set out in such a way that the FIFA 2026 World Cup could potentially be the best World Cup that's ever been.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Because it's what you want to do as well. If you want to go to the World Cup, you want to. It's not just to go to the game as well.
No.
It's everything before the game, after the game, everywhere where you are, location.
Correct.
Where you are.
Yeah. So you get to see New York or LA or Mexico City, wherever these are, Canada, in Vancouver or in Toronto, wherever you're going to go. You want to see the city. Yeah. Going to Qatar and just seeing Doha is not appealing to me, and that's why I didn't go. Yeah. It's just not appealing whatsoever. It's just rubbish. But anyway, this is going to talk us through the FIFA World Cup 2026 stadiums. So we are planning on going to the Y. Anyway, I don't know like you. I'm going to the 2026 World Cup.
I'll come.
Yep. So let's see what they've got to say about the stadiums. So, ready?
Yeah.
On June 16th, 2022, FIFA announced the 16 host cities and venues for the 2026 World Cup. The tournament, which will be jointly hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, will be the first ever hosted by 3 countries. And with a record 48 countries participating, 16 more than the current amount, it will be the largest World Cup in history. To host the tournament's 80 games, the selected 16 venues consist of world-class stadiums in cities throughout the continent.
Yeah,
sorry, I just want to go back.
See that. So there's only 2 in Canada.
There's 2 in Canada, and 3 in Mexico.
12 in the USA.
Yeah, but look at them. Tell me one of them cities that you think, nah, it's not for me. Not one of them cities I don't want to go to.
I mean, out of all the American ones all look pretty. They're top cities, really, aren't they?
Yep.
I mean, Guadalajara.
Guadalajara. Mate, that's a great venue for football. Guadalajara is that's where Mexico '86. I think that's where, I don't know if the final was played there, but Guadalajara's got like a great football in history.
What Club America? Where are they from?
Mexico.
I know. But
I don't know which stadium.
It'll be one of them 3, wouldn't it?
Of course it will be, yeah, because they're the biggest one in Mexico, aren't they? But then you look at can you imagine if England are based in, say, I don't know, New York or Philadelphia? What a great sort of summer that would be. Just going over there and just partying over there for a few weeks. Watching us get knocked out in the first round.
Or even if we started playing like American football soccer teams in like competitions that city against city, and we could go to like an away game in New York.
Yeah. Yeah,
it'll be something that.
But that's definitely something we want to do, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's see what it's got to say. There's none of them cities I don't want to go to.
Miami, it'll probably be at the Hard Rock Stadium. I'd want to go there.
But I think the final's going to be in Los Angeles at the SoFi Stadium.
Is that where it is?
It'll tell us. But it probably will be.
Mexico will have 3 World Cup venues located in Mexico City, Guadalajara, and Monterrey, which will host 10 games together. In Mexico City is the Estadio Azteca, home to the Mexican national team, Club America, and Cruz Azul. The iconic concrete behemoth, which opened in 1966, has already hosted 2 World Cup finals, in addition to numerous legendary games. With its 2 tiers of seats, the stadium has a capacity of 87,500, making it the largest stadium in Mexico. In preparation for the World Cup, this temple of football will be revamped, including inside renovations and a new shopping center just outside of it. 480 kilometers to the west of this, in Guadalajara, is the Estadio Akron, home to CD Guadalajara. Opened in 2010, the $250 million stadium has a capacity of 48,000 seats. Built into a man-made grass-covered hill, it is meant to resemble an erupting volcano shrouded by clouds. 640 kilometers to the north of this, in Monterrey, lies Estadio BBVA, home to CF Monterrey. Opened in 2015, the two-tiered $200 million stadium has a capacity of 51,000.
So they're actually all quite new stadiums as well, which is quite good.
Yeah, it is good, because it's all modern facilities. Guadalajara, I can't remember what must have been there. I don't know whether the Mexican wave started in Guadalajara. You know when it goes around the stadium and everyone sort of does the wave, the Mexican wave, that's what it's called.
You don't do that over here.
No, we don't do it over here.
If there's loads of Mexicans and then a stand of English people or something, as soon as it gets there,
I know. But I'm not sure if that's where it originated from. In the World Cup in Guadalajara. But there's definitely something about Guadalajara that remembers me back from 1986.
Not sure.
But yeah, 51,000, not bad.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yep.
Nicknamed the Steel Giant, it has a stunning backdrop of the Cerro de la Silla mountain, which is located just 1 kilometer away. The United States will have 11 World Cup venues that will host 60 games together. 5 of them are located along the East Coast. 30 kilometers south of Boston is Gillette Stadium, home to the New England Patriots. Opened in 2002 at a cost of $325 million.
So it's not actually even in Boston?
No, it's just outside, isn't it?
It's not in Boston, that is,
It's in, I can't remember the name of the area now.
I'm not sure.
No.
The 3-tiered arena has a capacity of 66,000. Currently undergoing renovations, it will serve as a world-class sports venue by 2026. 270 kilometers southwest of this, just outside of New York City, is MetLife Stadium, home to the New York Giants and Jets. The $2 billion stadium, which opened in 2010, was the most expensive in the world at the time. With 4 video boards and 3 tiers of cavernous full surround seats, the enormous stadium has a capacity of 82,000. 140 kilometers southwest of it, along the Delaware River in Philadelphia, is Lincoln Financial Field, home to the Philadelphia Eagles. Opened in 2003, the 3-tiered $750 million arena has a capacity of 70,000 and boasts excellent views of downtown Philadelphia. 1,070 kilometers southwest of this, in Atlanta, is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home to the Atlanta Falcons and Atlanta.
That's the one I would want to go to out of all of them, to be honest,
United FC. Opened in 2017, the 1.6.
I feel like I'm not sure if the what do you call them?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Falcons play there as well.
Yeah, I think it just said home to the Atlanta Falcons.
Did it? It said Atlanta United, didn't it?
Before that, it said Falcons.
Oh, right, okay.
Saw a logo for some reason. But that looks a mint stadium, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's class.
So I mean, look at the backdrop.
The roof like opens up and stuff.
Yeah, it looks mint, that. Billion-dollar venue has a capacity of 71,000, which can be expanded to 80,000 for special events. It features a futuristic origami-like exterior, a halo-shaped video board, and a retractable roof that opens and closes like a camera lens. This allows for a climate-controlled environment inside that will come in handy to offset summer heat during the World Cup. 950 kilometers south of this, in Miami, is Hard Rock Stadium, home to the Miami Dolphins. Opened in 1987, the $670 million stadium, with its rectangle roof and 4 steel spires, has a capacity of 65,000. In the central U.S., 3 venues have been selected. In Kansas City is Arrowhead Stadium, home to the Kansas City Chiefs. Opened in 1972 at a cost of $279 million, the stadium has a capacity of 76,000. With its revered seating bowl and distinctive shape, it holds a record for the world's loudest crowd roar at 142 decibels. In preparation for the World Cup, the stadium will undergo $50 million worth of renovations to meet FIFA standards. 740 kilometers south of it, in Dallas-Fort Worth, is AT&T Stadium, home to the Dallas Cowboys. Opened in 2009, the 4-tiered $1.6 billion stadium has a capacity of 80,000, but can be expanded to 100,000 for special occasions. It features an enormous center display, and like the Mercedes-Benz Stadium...
What does that even mean? Like, how can you just make it... I can just get, like, 30...
Special occasions, so what'll happen is, what's it gone to? What was it, 70,000?
I thought it was 80.
80,000, it's going to 100,000.
How are you just getting that?
I guess it's like a concert going on, or a boxing arena, so you can put extra rows of seats in it.
Oh.
Yeah, or bench seating, I guess, some kind of...
Or maybe on the field.
Or maybe on the... That's what I'm saying, yeah. You probably don't need enough space for certain places.
And Atlanta has a retractable roof and climate-controlled environment. 380 kilometers south of it, in Houston, is NRG Stadium, home to the Houston Texans. Opened in 2002, the 4-tiered, $600 million arena has a capacity of 72,000 and features 2 large video displays, along with a retractable roof and climate-controlled environment. Along the West Coast, the US has 3 more World Cup venues. In Los Angeles is SoFi Stadium, home to the Los Angeles Rams and Chargers. Opened in 2020 at a cost of over $5 billion, it is the most expensive stadium in the world. With 75% of it sitting underground, it has 4 tiers of seats with a capacity of 70,000, which can be expanded to 100,000 for special events. Featuring a 360-degree infinity screen and an indoor-outdoor design with a climate-controlled environment, it is a top-class sports arena. 500 kilometers north of it in the...
Half of it, like, underground.
It's been dug into it.
It's been dug into it.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but City Stadium is also the same. The lower tier of City Stadium was a dig out.
Really?
Yeah, it was only 2-tiered. And they dug the lower stadium out, the lower bit out to make it 3-tiered. After the Commonwealth Games.
I did not know that.
Yeah, now you do. Do a stadium tour one day, and they tell you.
I don't need to.
The San Francisco Bay Area is Levi's Stadium, home to the San Francisco 49ers. Opened in 2014, the 3-tiered $1.3 billion stadium has a capacity of 68,000. It features a 2,500 square meter green roof and 2 large video displays. Lastly, 1,100 kilometers north of it in downtown Seattle is Lumen Field, home to the Seattle Seahawks and Seattle Sounders FC. Opened in 2002 at a cost of $430 million, the 2-tiered split-roof venue has a capacity of 72,000 and is...
It's quite a weird stand, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's on that either side. I'm not sure it's on that side,
Yeah,
but that's a very odd stand.
On that, but I never get the gaps in the corners with the stadiums.
Yeah.
Not sure what it does for it. But at the same time, is it what's with the green in Seattle? The bright green. Both the Sounders and the Seahawks have it.
Must be a colour.
Yeah. Let us know what the bright green's for. Health and safety.
Is the second loudest stadium in the US after Arrowhead. Canada will have 2 World Cup venues in Toronto and Vancouver that will host 10 games together. In Toronto, right off Lake Ontario's shore, is BMO Field, home to the Toronto Argonauts and Toronto FC. Opened in 2007.
Is that like an American football team?
No, Canada Football, CFL, is it called?
Is
Canadian
that actually a
Football
thing?
League. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
The 2-tiered $140 million stadium has a capacity of 30,000. In preparation for the World Cup, though, this will be expanded to 45,000. Finally, 3,400 kilometers away in Vancouver is BC Place, home to the BC Lions and Vancouver Whitecaps FC. Opened in 1983, the 2-tiered $297 million stadium has a capacity of 54,000 and features a cable-supported retractable roof and center-hung video board. For the 2026 World Cup, venues will be selected depending on the game. The Canadian and Mexican venues will mostly host group stage games and potentially some round of 16 ones. Meanwhile, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and final will be played in the US. However, since most of the US venues are configured for American football, many of them will have to be renovated for the World Cup. And while the 16 cities listed are the only ones that will host games, other notable cities, including Washington, D.C., Montreal, Denver, Chicago, and Orlando, will host supportive events such as FanFests. In summary, the 2026 FIFA World Cup will feature some top-class stadiums across Mexico, the US, and Canada, uniting the global football community together to watch the beautiful game on its largest stage. If you enjoyed this video, it would be amazing if you like and subscribe to Futurology.
Bloke Daz.
Yeah, I just, for me, the stadiums there, when you look at the infrastructure of what the Americans
That's
have.
crazy.
With Canada, USA, and Mexico.
I didn't know the stadiums were all like that. Like, the bloody roofs on them and stuff. And
that one in Canada, Vancouver one, that retractable roof was mint, wasn't it?
Yeah, it still had a Jumbotron with no roof.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
yeah. But it's, I think the final's definitely got to be at SoFi Stadium, hasn't it? Maybe, hopefully, MetLife.
I would like MetLife Stadium. Was that the biggest one?
New Jersey. I don't know if was that biggest capacity.
I feel like it might have been. On special events, it can be.
I didn't
So
get
was
it's
the Dallas
configured for NFL, so it's going to have to go under renovations. But NFL pitch is probably the same size as a football pitch, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
can't be much different.
Spurs
100 yards, yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur Stadium hold an NFL game on the football pitch.
Mm-hmm. But I'm definitely looking forward to this World Cup, and it's some. I'm definitely gonna. Well, when I say definitely, I'll definitely be going. I'll probably be going to different cities and just doing whatever I need to do over there. I'll be gone for a while. Out of the month that it's on, I'll probably be gone for like
3 weeks.
5.
More than the month then.
Yeah, I'll get there early and leave late. Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. And is any one of them you particularly want to go to? And so I'd say that's where I want to be. I'm hoping England gets there.
Probably the MetLife Stadium, to be honest with you. Yeah,
Mm.
or the Hard Rock.
Well, we got friends around there as well, so it'd be pretty
Even
cool to do. Yeah, exactly.
But one that looked quite cool of the stadium, that Kansas City Chiefs one. I don't remember what it was called, but
it was Arrowhead.
It might have been. It looked quite cool to sit there to watch.
But even the cities that are doing the fan zones and all that should be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll definitely come over for that. So let us know which stadium we should go to. Yeah, we'll see you there. And I think for me, it's I'm looking forward to. I definitely want to go to the SoFi Stadium.
Yeah.
SoFi Stadium, because that just looks mint. I've got to try and get hospitality for that. I've got to try and blag my way to get into the big boxes. And then I think with MetLife, obviously, fancy that. And then there's some
the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
Yeah. That
looks pretty mint, doesn't it? Yeah. But let us know which ones you're looking forward to. If you're looking forward to the Soccer World Cup, let us know. Don't forget to subscribe as well, please. And we will catch you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.